Financial apps have completely transformed the way people bridge the gap between paychecks, and Brigit stands out as one of the most popular tools for getting a quick cash advance. When people look into using this platform, the most common question on their mind is how much money they can actually get. Understanding the limits, the mechanics behind the approvals, and what influences your specific cash advance potential can help you set realistic expectations before downloading the application and linking your bank account. The advertised range for a Brigit cash advance is anywhere from $25 up to $500. However, seeing a maximum limit of $500 does not mean every new user walks away with that amount right out of the gate. In fact, the vast majority of users who sign up for the service are initially approved for much smaller amounts, typically ranging between $50 and $100. The platform is structurally designed to test the waters with new users, granting lower initial thresholds to minimize risk before offering incremental increases over time. Qualifying for the maximum limit requires meeting specific internal criteria managed by Brigit's algorithm. Unlike traditional bank loans or credit cards that rely heavily on a hard credit check and your credit score, Brigit evaluates your financial health through your everyday banking activity. The system analyzes your checking account history, looking closely at your average daily balance, your spending habits, your upcoming bills, and your recurring deposit history. To even be considered for an advance, your primary checking account generally needs to be active for at least 60 days, maintain a positive balance above zero, and display consistent, recurring deposits from the same source like an employer direct deposit. Your overall financial behavior dictates your personalized Brigit score, which directly influences your borrowing limit. If you have erratic spending patterns, frequently dip into negative balances, or have unpredictable income streams, the app will assign a lower score and restrict your advance eligibility to the minimum tiers. Conversely, maintaining a healthy cushion in your account, paying your bills on time, and showing steady earnings will help build your profile within the ecosystem. As you successfully take out advances and repay them on schedule without running into overdraft issues, the algorithm gradually increases your maximum limit ceiling toward that $500 cap. State regulations can also play a role in determining how much money you are allowed to access through the app. For instance, residents living in certain states, such as Maine, face localized regulatory caps that limit the maximum advance amount to $250 regardless of how high their internal Brigit score climbs. It is always important to check local state guidelines because cash advance laws vary significantly across the country, influencing what financial apps are legally permitted to disperse to consumers in specific regions. Accessing these funds requires a paid subscription tier, as Brigit locks its instant cash advance feature behind its Plus or Premium monthly plans. While the app offers a free tier that includes basic financial insights and account alerts, getting cash dispatched to your account requires upgrading. Memberships typically cost around $8.99 to $14.99 per month. Once subscribed and approved, you can request an advance up to your designated limit and choose your repayment date, which is usually synchronized with your next payday. Standard ACH transfers to your bank account are free, though they can take a couple of business days, while choosing an express or instant delivery option incurs a small additional fee ranging from under $1 to a few dollars, depending on the transfer speed. Managing expectations is crucial when utilizing cash advance applications because they are intended to function as short-term safety nets rather than long-term financial solutions. Relying on them repeatedly for minor budget shortfalls can quietly strain your monthly cash flow, especially when factoring in the monthly subscription fees. While getting $75 or $100 to cover an unexpected grocery bill or a minor utility expense can keep you out of overdraft trouble. Treating the app as a reliable substitute for an emergency savings fund is rarely a sustainable strategy. Building an independent emergency buffer remains the most effective way to handle unexpected financial bumps without needing to rely on algorithmic approval limits and monthly app fees.